Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about 1,000 Words by Jennifer Brown. It came out in May of 2013, and I originally discovered the book while doing my May upcoming books to read video. I had never heard of the book and I had never heard of the author, but I was like, hey, the cover art looks really nice and it sounds really interesting. I'm definitely going to check it out. 1,000 Words is a contemporary young adult novel about sexting. The main character's name is Ashley and her boyfriend's name is Caleb, and he's going away to college in a few weeks and she's still in high school. And they've been dating for a while, but he's still on the baseball team and he's kind of spending his whole summer with them versus her. And she just kind of feels left out, and she goes to a party with her friends and she gets a little drunk, and they suggest to her that she should send a nude photograph to her boyfriend so he will have something to remember her by when he goes away to college. And at first she kind of brushes it off like, no, I couldn't do that, that's silly. And eventually she does end up doing it, and the next morning she wakes up and she immediately regrets it. It's like, oh crap, what did I do? Oh my god. And just wishes she hadn't done it. But she spends the day with her boyfriend then, and they spend all day in the lake, and they make out, and it's just a really good day. It's the best day they've had in months. So, she kind of brushes off. It's like, okay, well, he really liked it. He's not going to show it to anybody. Not a big deal. But he does mention that he was with all of his friends when he got it, and he told them about it. So, immediately she's like, oh crap, did he show it to them? Like, what the heck? That was supposed to be only for you. And he's like, no, I just told him about it. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. I loved it, blah, blah, blah. But over the next, few days and few weeks, she's just more and more paranoid that maybe people have saw it. One of his baseball team members makes a comment about, oh, you look different today. And she's just like, what are you talking about? And is, really paranoid. And she confronts her boyfriend and he's like, no, I didn't show anyone. Like, stop freaking out. And, she calls him at college later and some girl answers the phone and, like, kind of mocks her and makes fun of her and stuff. And so she's just really insecure. And eventually they end up going through a really bad breakup because of that, and her friends decide to shaving cream his parents' house and his car with stupid messages and stuff, so when you wash the windows the message will still be there because that part's all clean and the rest of the window's dirty or whatever. So he gets really upset by it and takes revenge by sending the photo around to all of his friends, and eventually it circulates around the whole school, and her dad's actually the superintendent at school too. So eventually he sees it, and the parents are threatening to get him fired because this picture is going around to other schools and other towns, and it's just a huge deal. One of her friends actually puts her name and phone number on the picture so people know who it is, and then they call her. It just kind of becomes a really big deal, and people are viewing her differently too. She was originally an A+ student at school, and was on the track team, but now people are calling her a slut and saying, oh god, she's so dirty, she's so gross, I can't believe she would do that, no one would want her anyway. And no one had a problem with her before that, so she's really upset by all this stuff, and no one really cares about how it's affecting her. Her parents don't care because her dad might get fired, so they're treating her a little different, and they're so angry that she didn't think before she had sent it. Eventually she does get sentenced to a community service, and she has to make a pamphlet of what she learned and about the issue and stuff. And the book also switches between present day when she's in community service and then the past when all this was happening a few months ago. So you get a really nice point of view from the two times, and I won't spoil anything at the end. It's not like it's really a spoiling type of book or anything. It's just kind of about her journey and what she learns about herself. And I think it just has a really good message. Overall, I liked the book a lot. I thought it had a really good message for the younger generation. Especially people that are just getting into technology and things like that. I know when I had my first computer or my first cell phone, I didn't think anything of this stuff. It wasn't, sexting wasn't even an idea, or emailing nude photographs and things like that. It just never hit my mind. And for current generations, I'm sure this stuff does happen a lot. And I know I heard stuff about it when I was in high school, and I think this book really just puts that stuff into perspective about the repercussions of those things, and also for the people that are sending the photographs or receiving them, the repercussions for them. And I think it's definitely a very important book for a lot of younger girls to read. I don't think a lot of guys would really like the book that much, but I think it is really important. It definitely sends out a very important message, so I really appreciate it for that. And also, I really like the story itself. You know, I said before, it is kind of geared more towards like a middle school age, but I still really like the story a lot. I really felt bad for Ashley and the things that she was going through and the way people thought of her and stuff, so I really connected to her a lot, and I felt bad that her friends were like dissing her and kind of leaving her behind and stuff, but I am really glad that she did get a good ending and you know, has kind of found her confidence again and is starting a whole new life, you know, kind of putting this behind her, and that everything worked out for her dad and stuff. I'm just really really glad about all that stuff, and I really like the book. I would definitely recommend it to people, absolutely, especially, like I said, the younger generation. I would definitely give it like probably 4 stars out of 5. Okay, well that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, as always, if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!